Hey guys, this is Lady A Ward, and today is Sunday. Welcome to the Word. Hi, once again, I am Lady A Ward, and I want to thank you for taking time out to just watch me. Guess what, ladies? I've got something exciting today that we're going to talk about. Ladies, wait for love. Yes, wait for love. Wait for that right person that is for you. Look, I have 6 ways that I am going to tell you how you are going to know that you are going to be and that you are with the right person. There are some things, guys and ladies, that you have to look out for, but I am going to help you get to that point. I'm going to show you what to look out for. And when you see these things, then you will know that he is the right person. Again, today's topic is, ladies, wait for love and wait for that right person. I'm going to give you a quick scripture. Today's scripture is Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 13:4 through 5, and it says, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easy angered. And it keeps no record of wrong. Again, that is 1 Corinthians 13:4 and 5. So ladies, I am going to give you some tips on how do you know that he is the right one. And then I'm going to tell you a story about myself, of things that I went through and how I got to that person that was the right one for me. So first of all, when you're looking for the right one, there are certain things that we look at. You know, ladies, we look at, you know, it depends on how you want your man to look. You know, you may want him to be tall and slim, dark and handsome. You may want him to have a beard, a gray beard. You know, you may want him to be well groomed. You know, I'm talking about the outer appearance, but some things that I want to deal with you, we need to see what's on the inside of a person, because what's on the outside, you know, it might be some other things that's going on the inside that is not going to be good for us. Someone that we want to spend the rest of our lives with, someone that we feel that's going to be our soulmate. How many of you want your soulmate? I want a soulmate. I have a soulmate. So guess what? Look. When you are looking for the right one and you know that this person is the right one, guess what? You have already met him. Yes, ladies, you have already met him. Now, this is funny because sometimes it doesn't not necessarily have to be someone that you know. Okay, you could have bypassed him in the store. You could have bypassed him in church, someone that you maybe came and just visit a church, or you could have bypassed him in a concert, or you could have seen him, you know, already at a concert. Your soulmate, that person that God has sent for you, you have already seen him, whether you know that he is that one or not. It's very unbelievable. Trust me, it is true. Now, sometimes he doesn't necessarily have to be your friend. He doesn't necessarily have to be a co-worker. The reason why I said that sometimes you have already faced him is because you are not ready to meet each other yet. Yes, that's right. You are not ready to meet each other. Everything, there is a time and a place. And when that particular time comes for you guys to meet each other, you are going to meet that person. So ladies, remember that one, that right one, you have already seen him, okay? Now, I want to get back to what I was talking about, the different type of man that you're looking for, the tall, dark, handsome, bald-headed. Describe somebody that I know, huh? Sounds like Ward, yes. Tall, dark, handsome, bald-headed. Oh, my gosh, that just turns me on, you know? And guess what? That is the kind of man that I want. But that's me. But there are some things that is on the inside, ladies, that we need to look for. So remember, I told you, you've already seen this person, whether you know him or not. And if you have bypassed him, guess what? It is not time for you to meet him yet. Ladies, that's why when we're at the store, that's why when we're getting gas, that's why when we're, I don't know, going picking up your children at the daycare, wherever you are, ladies, let's take off the, what's the hat that you guys put on your head? Let's take that off. Let's take that, the bonnet, yes. Let's take that off, you know. I know you guys, you love these little flip-flop house shoes. Whatever this thing is with the fur, they are so cute. I love them. But, you know, I don't know. Sometimes they just look like house shoes to me. I'm sorry. They just look like house shoes. You know, so let's take off the bonnet. You don't know when that particular time is for you to meet your soulmate. So, you know, a lot of times we like to relax. Sometimes you want to go to the store with the pajamas on. I don't know why that is. Because you want to relax. You're so used to going out like that. Present yourself, huh? Present yourself. Because we don't want to walk past our soulmate or past that one that God has for us and we looking a mess, okay? So let's try not to do that. Yes, ladies, so you have already bypassed your soulmate. Number 2, I said I'm going to give you 6. You feel connected and comfortable. So you have found this person that you believe that is your soulmate. The person that you believe that you're ready to spend the rest of your life with. You feel connected to this person. If you're with someone and you've gotten into a relationship with someone and you don't feel connected, that's a red flag. That might not be the soulmate, and that might not be the person that God has for you. Unfortunately, he may not be the right person for you. This person you are going to feel comfortable with. You're going to feel comfortable with going out with him. You're going to feel comfortable with being around him. You're going to be connected to this person, okay? If you're with someone that you're not comfortable with, you know, you're scared to talk around them, you don't want to be seen with them, something is wrong. That is not a good connection. So, you feel good with him. You feel good around him. You're comfortable with him. Number 3, he will understand your pains and struggles. He's going to understand, ladies, what you've been through. He's going to understand the way that you act. He's going to understand that sometimes you may have a little funky attitude. Yes, I said funky attitude. He's going to understand those. Why? Because you're going to sit down, you're going to talk to him, and the more that you are around this person, because you feel comfortable with this person, you're going to tell him things that you have experienced in life. You're going to tell him your struggles and your pains that you went through, and he's not going to laugh at you. He's not going to talk about you. He's going to, feel for you. You know that? He is going to feel for you. He is going to show empathy with you and for you, and he is going to understand your pain. He's going to understand your struggle. If you're with someone and you have met someone and they don't understand your struggles and they don't understand your pain, that may be a red flag. That is not the one for you. Number 4, guess what? This is a big one. He is going to be patient with you. Some of you ladies have been through bad situations with different relationships. I'm going to get into that with myself here very quickly. You've been in abusive relationship. You've been in mental abuse, whatever it is. You've been through divorce. You know, you can't seem to find that right person. Well, your soulmate, the actual one that God wants you to be with, guess what? He's going to be patient with you. He's going to be patient with you to understand that because she has been in bad relationships before, I understand why she acts the way she acts. I understand why she says certain things. So that individual, ladies, hard to believe, guess what? They're going to be patient with you. It's getting good, huh? Okay, number 5. You complete him, and guess what? He completes you. Yes, It's a togetherness. You complete him. The things that he's lacking, guess what? You're able to come in and take up the slack. The things that you are lacking, he's able to come in and take up the slack. You're getting ready to become one with this person. You see the ability. If you don't see the ability, we already know the answer. We already know the answer. So ladies, if he is someone that can complete you, why? Because we're not perfect. We don't have all the answers. We don't have everything. You need someone that's going to protect you. You need someone that's going to help you. You know, when I have a bad situation, I can, get with Ward and he fixes it. That's what I need. So you need someone that's going to complete you. When Ward may not be feeling good, or if something is stressing him out, he'll come and say, hey, Lady A, come and pray for me. I need some prayer. So you are going to be completed with that person, and vice versa. If you have not found that person, then that is not the right one. Yes, I have said that. That is not the right one. Number 6, I said that I was going to give you 6 ways to know that he is the one for you. You feel safe around this person. You don't want to be with someone, ladies, that you are afraid to be around them. Maybe they have an anger issue. Maybe they have an attitude problem. Maybe there's someone that you feel like that they cannot protect you if you get into a bad situation or encounter with someone. You might want to think about that. That might not be the person for you, because when you find your soulmate, when you find that person that God has sent to you, that person is going to stand in thick and thin no matter what. They are in it to win it with you, and they will fight for you no matter what. They will protect you. If you are in trouble, they're going to protect you. If they see someone or something that is trying to harm you, they're going to speak up, they're going to speak out, and they are going to protect you, ladies. All right, remember that. Those are 6 ways. Of course, there are many more, but you would have to listen to that at a different time. There are 6 ways that you know that you are with your soulmate. Number 1, you've already met him. Number 2, you feel connected and comfortable around him. Number 3, he understands your pain and your struggles. Number 4, he is patient with you. Number 5, you complete him and he completes you. And number 6, you feel safe around him. That's it, ladies. Those are the 6 best ways to know that you are with the right person. Now, let me tell you a little story about myself. Very interesting story of how I found love. I had posted a post up here this week, and I was, talking to the ladies, and it just came up on me. We've been dealing with love all this month, or last month, talking about love. You're going to find love. Just hold out. Wait, it's coming. How to find your Boaz, such and such. Okay, so let me tell you a little story about myself. I was very young. I had my first son at the age of 18 years old. I got married at the age of 19, almost 20. Out of that marriage, I did have 2 sons. I had 1 son that I already had before I found that I was with my first husband. So I got married. I did not have the training that I should have had. I did not know what it was. I did not know what it was to be a wife. All I wanted to do was have the ceremony. Okay? How many times have we just got married or got with someone because we wanted to be around them, or we just wanted to go through the ceremony, or you just wanted to go through the emotions? Okay? So I end up marrying my kid's father. Because I was not ready to get married, because I was looking for love for the wrong reason. I always felt like I was left out. I wanted to be loved by my parents. I wanted to be loved by my friends. I wanted to be accepted, so I got into a marriage at a very young age because I wanted someone to want me, okay? So I didn't really know how to be a wife. I didn't know how to be submissive. I just, 19 years old, just doing everything. And I had, my son was a baby. He was almost 1. So me and the kid's father ends up getting married. From there, because I was not mature, I went out, I slept around, I was not devoted to my marriage, and you know what happened from there. Eventually, we end up splitting up and we get a divorce. As time went on, I continued to be in and out of bad relationships. The reason for it was because a lot of times, ladies, when we go into in and out bad relationships, we need to find the common denominator. There is something that is causing us to continue to find the same mate over and over again. If that is happening to you, ladies, you need to find what is the common denominator. Why do I keep getting in the same relationship? Why do I keep getting hurt? Why do I keep finding someone that's abusing me mentally and physically? Why? There is a common denominator that is causing you to attract what that is. And sometimes you need to go back to your childhood. So, okay, so for me, I was attracting the same type of people because I had still some issues that I had not dealt with from a child. Okay, now once you find out what the common denominator is, then you can move forward. You have to confess those things. You have to forgive those things of people, of things that you have done, things that you have hurt other people, and then you have to move on. Once you do that, ladies, then you can get into a relationship and find the right person that God has for you. So since I was only 19-year-old, just getting married, I didn't know anything about being a wife. So after that, you know, we end up getting divorced. So from there, like I said, I continued to get into bad relationships time and time again. I was the type of person that if I see no change in you, I'm not going to stay with you. I am out. I'm gone. Lady A is out. I don't have time to fool with you. You're not going to hurt me. You're not going to mistreat me. So I could not find that right person. I was going to nightclubs. Trying to find the right person. Really just getting my needs met. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Just getting my needs met. Fulfilling the flesh. I was going to parties just to get my needs met. You know, and sometimes when we are just throwing ourselves out there in the atmosphere, that spirit attacks. So there were certain spirits, ladies, that were attacking me, not because they wanted to be with me, not because they wanted to show me that they cared for me, not because they wanted to show me that they loved me, not because they wanted to show me that they was going to be there for me no matter what and they were going to help me, but because they were attached to me, and it was not a godly attack. It was not something that was sent from God. It was I'm getting ready to get into some deep stuff. It was spirits that will and can attack to you, that is attack to your flesh. Not your spirit man, okay? So because of the way that my mindset was, because of the way that I was still hurting, going through struggles and pain, because I had no help, I didn't know who to talk to, I was scared to go and talk to the pastors or whatever was going on with me, I didn't know where to go, so I'm just out here. I'm out here going to the nightclubs, going to the parties, you know, and it just kept getting worse. And it kept getting worse, and it kept getting worse. I ended up getting into one relationship that almost took me out of here. See, sometimes what happens, if you continue to do the same thing, Jesus, you're going to get the same result. Let me say it again, ladies. If you continue to do the same thing and it's not working for you, you're going to get the same results. So the one relationship that I have went into, and this is getting ready to get to where I'm at here today, it was a very bad experience. It was physical. It was mental abuse. It was things that happened to me that took advantage of me. Okay? There were issues that I was going through. I was just trying to go to church to meet someone. Come on, ladies. You know, if you're just going to church to meet that man, no. No, because you're going for the wrong reason. So even there in the church house, yeah, I would find people that would talk to me. Yeah, I would find men that would talk to me. Yeah, they would go out for me. But they were only going to me and coming to me and going out with me for one reason. And that was to fulfill their flesh. In the midst of all of that, a lot of struggle and a lot of pain happened because I kept opening up myself. Now, ladies, I didn't realize I was getting ready to get into this, but let me tell you something. Okay, I'm getting ready to get a little deep here for you. Okay, we're getting ready to get into a little spiritual warfare. When you go, ladies, and when you go and you sleep with someone, when you sleep with that male, okay, and you don't know nothing about that male, you don't know where that male has been, you don't know who that male is sleeping with, you don't know. So if you're sleeping with Reginald, okay, Reginald could be sleeping with, and I'm just going to say it, he could be even sleeping with Tom, Sally, Raymond, whatever, or whoever. So guess what happens, ladies? That spirit attaches itself to you. You wonder why you may not be feeling good. You wonder why you're sick. You wonder why you're stressed. You wonder why you anxiety. Well, maybe you got some spirits in you that needs to be off of you and you need to release that, okay? You got some soul ties that has attached itself to you. And soul ties are not easy to break. Okay? So when you get into a relationship with someone and you have not actually sat down with them, you don't know nothing about them, and you're just going around sleeping with them. Ladies, we don't know. Those other men, they could be sleeping with other people. And while you're sleeping with them, you have slept with this person, and that person. And all those spirits are in connection, and they are attacking themselves to you. So no wonder why you are not at the level yet. No wonder why you're still struggling. No wonder why you're still going through issues. No wonder why you're still going into the wall. No wonder why you still keep meeting the same abusive person. That's why, because that soul tie has not been broken. I'm not telling you nothing that I have heard. I'm telling you something that I've had experienced. So even after all of that, something has to take place. What took place for me, it was that I was tired. I was not looking for no one else, because that last relationship that I was in, ladies, oh my gosh, I would have took him out of this earth if I had the opportunity. And then where would that leave me? I would have been in jail. Lady A wouldn't be over here talking to you on YouTube, doing Facebook Live. Why? Because I would be locked up. But that last, how many of you ladies have been into a relationship where it has gotten so bad until you're just ready to run away and hide and not tell no one where you are, because you want to get out of it? There are some of you right now that's going to be listening to me, and you are listening to me, that you are in bad relationships, whether it's abuse, physical, whatever it is. You're not being treated right. You know, you are in relationships right now that you want to get out, but you're scared to get out. You're scared to be by yourself. You're scared to go through that challenge of getting yourself together and getting back on the right track. You're scared to go through that. And so what happens, you continue to stay in that same dead old relationship and be hurt and full of pain every day in and day out. Well, for my situation, I was at my wit's end. I could not take no more of the mental abuse. I could not take no more of the physical abuse. And I said one thing. I said, God, if you get me out of this one, I promise you, I will get my life together and I will get myself together. Instantly, when I said that, there was a situation that happened that moved that person out the way, not through death. You know, we got to be careful what we say and how we pray for things. It wasn't through death, but it was moved out the way. And I kept my promise. So, bring it up to speed now. When I met my husband, Ward, I had already knew Ward. We had been in school since kindergarten. So I've already knew him. Mark was always someone that was friendly. He was always kind. You know, never talked about me, never did that. But we would always cross paths all the time throughout the years. You know, I would see him during the grade school. And we saw each other in junior high. Then we would see each other, you know, in high school. Then even after I started working at a particular job, we saw each other again. So, and at the time, I didn't know that he was going to be my husband. A very funny story is me and Mark worked at a cleaning facility. We worked for a cleaning facility. And I would go in there, and Mark, this man, y'all pray for me, this man, I was constantly cleaning up after him, constantly. Mark, you forgot to put this up. Mark, you forgot to push this chair in. Mark, you didn't dust this, that. Mark, you forgot to do this. And I'm constantly, funny part is I'm constantly cleaning up him, not knowing that I was still going to be doing the same thing, ladies, not knowing that, okay? So you have found, you've already seen him. So let me get back to the story. So one day, Mark has to tell his side of the story, how we actually met. I'm just going to tell my side. We'll save the next part for how Mark actually met. There were certain things that Mark had spoke out of his mouth in order for us to meet. See, God will place a person in your life at a particular time, at a particular place, when you two guys are ready to meet. So I'm just going to tell my side of the story. So when I had met Mark, you know, we were starting to you know, go out, go to the movies, go get something to eat. Because y'all know, if you've seen my lives, you know I like to eat. So we would go, you know, do all of that. Now, you got to remember, I was just coming out of this mess. Look, I was not looking for nothing. I didn't want nothing. No, I was done. I was done. We can go out. We can kick it. You know, we can hang, but that's the farthest. Mark was not looking for that. Mark was looking for companionship. Mark was looking for his wife, okay? I have already said, I'm not doing this no more, okay? So we continue to communicate with each other. We continue to be friends, and not only did we continue to be friends, we started being best of friends. You know, I was able to talk to Mark. Mark was able to talk to me. Now, we eventually started dating. We said that we were going to date. I did not say that I was going to marry, because you remember, my mindset is I'm done. One thing that I will never forget, my apostle, he came to me because my apostle, they knew all of the struggles and all the pains that I did and that I was going through with different people. My apostle comes to me and he said, Arnetta, I guess I was having one of my moments, who knows. He said, Arnetta, he said, he is not like them. He is not like them. He's not them. And he actually sit me down. He said he's not them. So sometimes, ladies, what happens is, and I said that to say this, sometimes God will remind you of where you were. But sometimes we have been so hurt. We have been so abused to when the right person is there, when the right person is right there in front of your face, you don't think that that's the one. Why? It's because, for one, you're not looking. For one, there's something that's blocking you. And what's blocking you is still the hurt, it's still unforgiveness, it's still pain, all of that. So, ladies, if there's someone that has been trying to get with you, and if you can fully look over those 6 steps that I have given to you today, if they are passing all of that, guess what? They might just be the right person. But if you feel that they are not, then something is blocking you. What is it? Is it unforgiveness? What is it? Is it still struggling? What is it? You haven't forgotten about your pain? All of that, ladies, we have to let it go. We're not going to get to the right one until we let that go. Because what's going to happen, we're going to continue to attract the opposite. Because we're hurting and we're struggling and we're in pain. So what are you going to attract? You attract what you are. Huh? You attract what you are. If you're full of stress, anxiety, hatred, jealousy, you're going to attract that. That person is going to attract itself. You know, if you've been in an abusive relationship and you have not healed from that, you haven't seek counseling, you still going back into the same situation, you're going to attract that same person. Not the same person, but you're going to attract a similar person that's going to attract. And it's not that person, it's the spirit that's within that person. Because your spirit hasn't, Jesus, your spirit hasn't been cleaned out yet. You still have all that mess in you. That's not cleaned out. So ladies, if you can look over those six clues, those 6 points that I gave you, and if you can say, yeah, I think, yeah, he's passing all of that, he may be the one. So I want to challenge you today, ladies, that wait for love. Wait for love. Wait for it. I promise you it's coming. But what's going to happen, ladies, it's going to smack you in the face when you don't even know it is there. So you want to be ready. You want to be cleansed. You want to be free. You want to be delivered. So let's work on that. All right, guys. Thank you once again. Today is Sunday. Wait for love. You'll be blessed. All right, guys. Do me a favor. Go over to my YouTube channel and just click subscribe. You can see all of my music videos and all of my videos that we have on the site as well. All right, guys. I will see you next week. Once again, this is Lady A. Ward. Thank you for watching and have a great day. I will see you soon.